Link to the original story in the description down below. Where were you when the sky exploded? It's a question you'll be faced with quite often these days. Me? I was at my mom's funeral, watching as they lowered her into the ground, when the dreary grey sky above erupted in colors the human eye wasn't designed to behold. About half of us went blind, while the rest probably wish they had. I know I do. Then they crashed to the ground, one by one by one by one, until all the ones totaled 9,350,603. Who counted them all, I don't know, but that's what we were told anyway. An invasion, the headlines read. It was a fair assumption, all things considered. Bunch of unidentified alien objects dropping from the sky, accompanied by the howling soundscape of the apocalypse. Buildings collapsing, martial law declared everywhere. Presidents and prime ministers and fucking cult leaders taking turns trying to explain what the fuck was happening. I knew what they were though, no doubt in my mind. I stood there in dumbstruck silence as one of them crashed right through my mom's coffin. I stood there frozen in fear as she climbed out of the hole in the ground. I stumbled back in utter terror when I noticed the thing that had burrowed into her skull. And then I fell to my knees. Some of them never made it to any hosts. Bad aim, I guess. They drowned in the sea or roasted in the sun, or just flopped around on the ground until scientists scooped them up in glass containers and spent the next few months poking and prodding and scratching their heads. I kept my mom hidden. What else could I do? What would you do? I knew it wasn't real. It couldn't be real. Yet there she was, alive, breathing, existing. For a while anyway. That's the part they never revealed. How the parasite would slowly consume the brain, devour it, replace it with itself. That's why it took so long. 6 months, give or take. 6 months until the world learned what they were. I knew though. I always knew. When the first one spoke, it was like the voice crept into our veins, traveled through your bloodstream, all the way from pore to flesh to mind to ear, and then exploded. Just like the sky exploded that day. In sounds the human ear was never designed to hear. Half of us went deaf. The other half probably wished they had. I know I do. Be afraid, they said. I never really felt fear until they told me to, but I was always curious, I guess. Why were they here? Why so many? And then we learned of all the whys. We fell to our knees, and we cried, and we huddled together, and we wish we were blind, and we wish we were deaf. All 9,350,603 angels of the Lord had fled from heaven. And soon we will learn from what. Hey, thank you for listening to this story. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload more in the future. Until then, see you next time.